Let's turn this bike into a Strider bike.
Hey guys, Rob with UBL's MTB Trail Preview. I figured today I had this old Huffy that had no brakes, right? That we got, and I don't know, a bike without brakes just seems kind of silly to me, especially when you don't have training wheels. So I figured I'm going to turn it into a Strider bike. So what I've done is I'm going to take the pedals off. I'm going to take all this off and the chain, and then I'm just going to have a bike that the kids, little kids can learn on the pump track here. So basically on this kind of a bike, all you have to do is unscrew this, and you can use a crescent wrench or you can use some pliers, adjustable ones like this. And then there's a little washer behind that you have to take off. And then there's also this thing right here. I don't know what this is, but I mean, that holds the bearings in. So you have to unscrew that, and that's not on there very tight. So all I did was I just took a flathead screwdriver and stuck it in there's a couple of slots, and you just want to spin it this way to unloosen that. And once you get that off, then you can kind of pry the bearings out with the same flathead screwdriver. So the next step is to take this pedal off, which I've already loosened, right? Sorry. And then after I get this pedal off, I'm just gonna shove the arm right through. I might have to take this guard off to get this off over here, but we'll see. So those come right off, and then this will come off, but I've got to take this guard off. So I'm going to pop it off with this screw. That's the only one. There should be one back here too, and then the screw back here. And once I do that, I should be able to take this crank arm off. I'm going to clean this out, this area in here, get all the grease out so we don't get grease on clothes, and then should be good to go. And on this particular bike, I could use that flathead to get both of those little screws off the chain guard, and I did that. And now we should be able to take this right off and pull it right through. As you can see, on the other side you have more bearings, right? Just like that. But you can see this is pretty easy to do. I'm going to put the chain guard back on, or I'm going to lop that thing off so we don't catch feet into that. I'm not sure yet, but anyway, we're going to have a Strider bike in a few minutes here. Also, to keep all the parts together, I just screwed them all back on so that just in case I ever want to change the bike back, they're there. I'm going to have to remove this pedal to get this off, but I really don't think I'm going to keep that on. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this off right here. And if needed, we can put it back on. Either that or I'm just going to bend it to the frame. But I'm going to remove this back tire and get this chain off. All right, got the back tire pushed all the way up in the bracket here, so it's forward. And I'm going to have to remove this chain next, right? To remove the chain, I have a chain breaking tool here. You can see. Got it all lined up. I just have to twist it so that I can get this chain off this bike. And that's what we're going to do. This is just I think this is a Crank Brothers. Yeah, Crank Brothers multi-tool. It's come in handy a lot of times. So there we go. We just popped that little pin out that you see right there. There's one side. Bless you, boy. And then there's the other side. We were able to get that chain off really easy. There you have it. All right, now we just hammered with a hammer that little tab down so no one gets caught on it. And we're about ready. This is going to be a nice little Strider bike. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The only thing that I'd like to do maybe is make these bolts in the back a little shorter. I know they're long for training wheels. We don't have training wheels, and I just don't want anyone catching themselves on them, so I'll probably trim those. And this bike will be good. Last thing to do here The final thing is to take a rag and get the grease out so we don't get grease all over the clothes. Now the Strider bike is ready.
No.
There it is, Strider bike. All right. Excitement. Yeah, it's a Strider bike now.